As Nigeria battles an insurgency that has entered its 11th year, it is important to remember and pay tribute to those who in one way or the other have been affected by this crisis.
It is the third commemoration of the International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism. Like a relic, Northeast Nigeria bears the mark of a hard-fought war. Many have paid the supreme price. Some are in captivity, while others have been displaced from their homes.
Terrorism causes lasting damage to individuals, families, and communities, and today serves to create an awareness on the protection of human rights and the rule of law to prevent and combat terrorism. Joining us now on Skype from Yobe State is security analyst Dr. Rafiu Raji. Dr. Raji, it's good to have you join us this morning. Now, a day like this to commemorate or remember victims of terrorism will certainly be apt. But talk to us basically, in Nigeria, how can we really make this, bring it up to a level where victims of terrorism can feel the impact of a day like this?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Raji. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Great. I am asking, how can we make victims of terrorism feel the impact of a day like this to remember them and give them a sense of belonging?
Yeah. I think if I will start with what are the needs and agitation of the terrorists, because whether we remember them, the victims and the slain individual, we still need to have the courage to end terrorism, not only in the northeastern Nigeria, but everywhere. And if we take terrorism by its classical definition, then what we call other killings in section of Nigeria. So automatically, what we be interested in doing is to eradicate violence, killings, and others everywhere in the country and support as we used to do in other countries. So coming to what we should do in order to remember and commemorate with the victims, Nigerians has to take actions that at least will gladden the heart of the victims and death relations. This cannot be done until Nigeria give their supportive actions to the victims, because some are slain, some are wounded. Nobody to take care of them. People are in the camp who are displaced from their places of habitual residence, and now they are living, camping themselves with thousands of people in a small place and other areas. So automatically, if they are not being relieved and reintegrate back into their places of primary habitual residence, they will not feel happy no matter how much we celebrate or commemorate or remember the act of terrorism and the people that fell into it.
Just on the 19th of August, Dr. Rafiu, we celebrated humanitarian workers. Of course, it's sad that in the Northeast, humanitarian workers are now being seen as victims of terrorism, because we've seen that some of them have been killed in recent months. How do you think the Nigerian government can help protect the humanitarian workers now? Because now that we see them as victims of terrorism.
That's another big question, because the way we see, the federal government is not forcefully imparted into ending the terrorist activities in the Northeast. Issue of assistance from international community, and the white men will not come here to come and resolve this issue for us, especially in distributing of food items. We know the terrain, But now, a lot of people will not even want to accept humanitarian job because of the way they are being kidnapped and killed. And some of the organization did not even put a forceful actions in order to get the release of their staffs. So automatically, as we go on, if the federal government is set in, then there's going to be problem of even relieving the people that are being affected by the insurgents' actions.
All right.